It's time to install our soap dishes. Now these are very heavy, so I've attached some tape to them. Now for the most part, once I put the thin set on the back of these, the thin set will actually create a suction to help hold these on. But it's a good idea to take a precaution and use the tape. I'll show you that. Just put it right along this groove here. Sort of press it in a little bit, make sure it gets a good bond. Go ahead and put your plenty on it. It's better to have too much than not enough. Okay. Press it in real good. Pull the tape up. Tape the wall there. It felt like it got a good suction. I don't think we're going to have to worry about that falling. In 24 hours, that booger is not coming off for sure. Now all we need to do is set the other one. We have those. Okay, put a little bit of tape on it. Just in case. Just in case. Okay. Sure everything's in good, looks good, lined up good. Now, when I take that one out, see, I know when I put the others in, everything's going to line up perfectly. I'll be cutting this out from my soap dish. We'll get to that here in just a little bit. Okay, we have all our towels around this one installed. We're going to go ahead and take it out now. Next project will be putting our soap dish in. Then we'll replace this towel after we figure out where we're going to cut it. And we'll also put this one in, and that'll be pretty much it. And then we'll be ready to do our trim and then grout. Making sure I have any high places around there scraped down. The following day it'll be pretty tough to get it down. Same thing as far as this back of this piece of towel. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to scrape it real clean so I can use it again. Here's our soap dish that we're going to be using right here. This is a soap dish that's made out of a cultured marble. It's made to look a lot like your travertine. Even has the little hose, and worm hose is what I call them. And this is going to work real well. The back of it's already recessed, and the ideal is to put your thin set on the back of it and just to adhere it to the backer board. Now we'll need to put a piece of tape on this soap dish to make sure that it holds firm. Chances are it won't fall, but we want to be sure of that. We're going to put the tape on it and let it set, take the tape off probably the next day before we grout everything. So let's go ahead and get this installed. Okay, want to get this cut here, and we're going to put it in place just like we want to install it. Okay, I went ahead and when I cut the little pipe out. Now what you want to do now is just take your soap dish and hold it up against the piece of towel wherever you're going to put it. I'm putting mine in the corner. They're a lot easier to install in the corner, and I'm also putting it on the same wall as the water faucet so it won't get sprayed and your soap won't melt and such things as that. But you just hold it in place and take your pencil mark and draw around the perimeter, and I've already done that, and I have the mark on my towel, and now we're ready to go and make our cut. Okay, we're going to go ahead, we're going to put our thin set on the back of it now. First of all, you might want to take you a piece of duct tape go ahead and get you a piece about a foot long and just go ahead and put it on the wall so it'll be convenient for you to reach up there and get. Go ahead and take your soap dish, take your margin trowel or any type of flat trowel. Okay, put you some on there. Now consider how deep this is. You know, consider how thick your tile is, because you're going to have to make sure you get contact. And we're going to put some around the perimeter. I'll let you look at it a little closer once I finish. Some people do grout around the perimeter and that they're going to use, and instead of the thin set, but it doesn't really make much difference, I don't suppose. Okay, now then, this is what we have. I have a thin set at the back of it. It's all ready to go in. It's a good peanut butter texture, so it's holding real good. It's good thick paste. All right, we're ready to install it. I'm pressing it. Press it all down, good and firm. Now you see how it's oozed around the perimeter? That lets me know that it got a good attachment at the back. And we'll take my finger and we'll cut it back, wipe off the excess. Now it created a vacuum in there, so I probably won't even need to tape it. And I could feel the suction whenever I did that. Now then, I want to make sure that we get something and get that thin set away from the perimeter there before it sets up. Okay, get a little water and we're going to clean it up. Now, if I had used grout, to the same grout that I was going to install, grout my marble with around the perimeter like I showed you instead of the thin set, I wouldn't have to worry so much about it being exposed here because it would be pre-grouted. But that's not going to be the case. The reason is the particular grout that we're going to use, it needs to be all made up at the same time. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes. And for now, we'll go ahead and clean some of this out. Just around the perimeter. Okay. We'll get that cleaned up real good. Alright, that's good enough. Yep. Now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put my tape on it. Make sure I got it. Now, like I said, it created a real good vacuum. I could feel it when the suction created. I'm going ahead and put the tape on it just in case. I have had these things fall before. Somebody'd slam a door and the next thing you know, this thing's busted on the tub below. Okay.